Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, S&P 500 E-mini futures. Let's start on the 5-minute, then we'll go to the daily. The red line up there is the weekly pivot, and above that is 1940. Though that band of resistance from 37 to 40 shut the door basically on price throughout the regular session yesterday. Okay, here, and here, and throughout Globex last night, here, and here. Okay, so basically, short trades against the weekly pivot over the last, 24 to 36 hours have been, very, it's been a great level to lean on, and we've got a one runner left from last night, and we've been using 1940 as our risk marker all along. So, once, if the bulls can get over 1940, then I would expect them to put a little bit of a day together and go up and try to test the new monthly pivot, which is sitting up at 1969. If the market stays heavy, and we get back below yesterday's lows, then I would expect the potential to push back down towards the 1890 to 1870 area. What was interesting though was the amount of resistance or support rather that we saw yesterday in the 13 area. We had one little outburst to the downside near the end of the day, which with the AD as low as it is, you would expect some kind of a push. But what we've seen since then in the larger picture, taking into account this resistance area, is an attempt to come up off of those lows. The bulls can't rest though. They need to push higher. They need to get through 40. I'm not going to be impressed with any move on the long side that can't get through 40. So, if that's what I'll be watching off of the open. You've got the daily pivot coming in at 25.92. The 25. 20 was important. 18 was important yesterday. So I'm cautiously optimistic that we should be able to get something going on the long side today if we continue to make higher lows off of the Globex push down off of the Europe Open. So basically off of 1919 half. 1919 has been a big area for a few years for us as both support and resistance. So the fact that it's been sticky in that area is not surprising. So I'm going to be very cautious today with how I trade this, and it's an extension of what I was telling my members yesterday. If you can get your handles in this kind of a market, you take your profits, okay? You get your risk out, and then it either runs for a much larger opportunity, or you cut it and you move on to the next trade. The open here is probably going to be fairly whippy, and then the market then has to decide whether it wants to be below 1919 or above 1940. We'll see what happens there. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Come check out the chat room. It's a great time to start. Tons of people starting. Tons of people converting over to full-time subscriptions. What that means is there are a lot of people in there that will be learning right along with you. So come check us out. Tomorrow after the close, 4:45, I'll be doing my weekly webinar. If you haven't signed up yet, the link to sign up is in this post. Come sign up, and we should have a fantastic session. All right, I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.